Hello, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl, and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. I am using a brand new deck that I just got. I'm so excited to break in this deck. This is the Penumbra Tarot, and this is a deck by Eris, Elizabeth, and Ethony. Okay. So this is the first time that I've ever read with this deck. So I've looked through this deck, I've spent some time with the cards, but I haven't done a reading yet. So this is really special. This is going to be my first reading with this deck. All right, so I'm going to draw 3 cards. And my intention, as always, is to get an overview of the week ahead and some of the themes, the energies, opportunities that might come up for us this week. So as always, I invite you to share your own interpretation of the cards in the comments below if you feel called to. And please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video. It really helps me out, really helps my channel. Okay, let's dive in. All right, so let's begin with the first card. So this is for the beginning of the week. Monday and Tuesday, and we have the moon. So we're starting with the most mysterious major arcana card in the tarot. Speaking of mysterious things, my girl Merlina here is snoozing next to the reading. All right, so the moon for the beginning of the week, Monday and Tuesday. I have to look and see what the moon's doing right now. I don't think it's a full moon though, but I'll have to look and see what phase it's in. So the moon is all about the hidden side of life, which is very mysterious and fascinating. So the beginning of the week is a good time to explore the hidden side of things. So this might be paying closer attention to your dreams and maybe writing your dreams down in a dream journal. This could be about doing some inner work and kind of exploring certain things that are coming up for you. I'm trying to be more specific than that. The moon is about like exploring the subconscious and maybe subconscious desires, subconscious needs, subconscious fears. If you like journaling, the beginning of the week is a good time to journal about things like, you could ask yourself, what am I really, truly desiring right now? Deep down, what do I really want? And that can be kind of an interesting kind of entry point into your subconscious. So yeah, the moon, the gist of this card, what I'm getting at is beginning of the week is a time to really explore the subconscious side of things, because it feels like your subconscious self is what's really going to be driving the bus this week, particularly at the beginning of the week. So you might find yourself behaving in ways and doing things that kind of confuse you. Almost as if somebody else is in your body doing them and you're like, what? Why am I doing this? Why am I saying this? What am I doing? So you might find yourself kind of engaging in a little bit of self-sabotage or just not understanding your own behaviors and your own motivations. So beginning of the week is a good time to move inward and do some journaling and bring more awareness to the aspects of yourself and the aspects of your life that kind of confuse you. Okay, let's look at this middle card for the middle of the week. So this is the card for Wednesday, Thursday-ish, midweek, and we have 3 of Swords. So the moon, and I don't know if I touched on this when I was talking about the moon, but the moon can sometimes be a symbol for confusion and feeling confused by things. Like think about, walking through a garden when there's like the full moon, but it's dark out, but the moon is kind of illuminating some things, but not everything. And there's kind of weird shadows, and you kind of think that you're seeing monsters out of the corner of your eye, but really it's just shrubs. It's like that kind of confusion where you're sort of fumbling through the dark a little bit and trying to get a sense of clarity. So the moon can be about confusion, but the Three of Swords is about clarity. This is about seeing things as they are, seeing the facts of a situation, taking off the rose-colored glasses, and really looking at things clearly. And this is actually quite a intense card. It's like a violent card. There's these bleeding swords going right through this girl's chest. But it's the kind of shock that can happen when you take off the rose-colored glasses, and instead of seeing things as you want to see them, you really see things as they are. And sometimes that can be a little bit alarming, a little bit jarring. So middle of the week, this is the time to, I think, get real with yourself, get honest with yourself, take off the rose-colored glasses, and there's something else about this card. It feels like midweek is a time to be really kind to yourself. This is a time not to beat yourself up. This is a time to be really kind to yourself and maybe give yourself a little TLC and take care of yourself. The Three of Swords shows someone who is, it looks like she's like mortally wounded, but she's still alive. But it's like a wounding of the heart that needs your attention. So that's kind of what I get with the middle of the week. I wish I could kind of sum that up a little bit more succinctly for you. I'm going to come back to this card because I feel like I'm not done with this card yet, but let's move on to the last card. So this is the card for the end of the week. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And here we have Six of Cups. So Six of Cups has a very different energy than the other two cards. The moon is kind of mysterious and a little confusing. Three of Swords, there's a real sense of pain with the Three of Swords. So I'm thinking that midweek, you might kind of be forced to confront any kind of pain or heartache midweek. And it really calls for taking a cold, hard look at the facts. And that is never easy. So that might be something that comes up for you midweek. And then Six of Cups is really a card of kindness and friendliness, kind of a warm, fuzzy sort of card. There's a welcoming energy to this card. And it feels like the woman in this card is like kind of beckoning to you, saying like, hey, let's go down this path and go towards the light. Like it feels like she's sort of welcoming you and kind of calling to you. Six of Cups can symbolize friendship and friendliness, helping someone, connecting with someone, letting someone help you, letting someone assist you. I feel like this card came up in last week's reading too. Or maybe it was the week before, I can't remember. But yeah, Six of Cups can also be about like nostalgia, taking a trip down memory lane. But I just want to look at all of these cards together and see if there's anything standing out to me. I think a lot of us are going to be struggling a bit with confusion this week and kind of trying to piece together information to get a sense of things. It's like we may feel a little bit confused. I think we're going to be learning about ourselves in a way this week that feels powerful, but also maybe a little bit painful and not easy. It isn't necessarily going to be an easy week, but by the time we get to the weekend, it does feel like things get a lot easier. It feels like there's some friendliness, there's warmth by the time we get to the end of the week. So I feel like I want to sum this up in a better way than I have. I feel like I'm missing, I don't know if this ever happens to you when you're reading tarot. You're like, okay, I'm getting like the idea of what the cards are saying, but I feel like I'm missing something here. Missing a big part of it. And So I'm just going to sit with these cards for a moment and see if anything else is standing out. Ultimately, I see the Six of Cups as being a card of healing. And it's kind of like healing through kindness, whether you're being kind to yourself, like what I talked about with the Three of Swords, or reaching out to someone else and being kind to someone, or just basking in the kindness of friends, family, or even strangers. It just feels there's a helpfulness and a friendliness to the Six of Cups that feels warm and inviting for the end of the week, for the weekend. Yeah, again, I feel like there's something I'm missing here, so I'm going to turn it over to you. Maybe you can help me. What do you get when you look at these cards? Do you think that is there something, some kind of message that's jumping out here that maybe I have missed? Because I feel like there's just something that I'm not seeing here. Again, I feel like the moon is inviting you to explore your subconscious side, explore the hidden realms a little bit. Explore the world of dreams, subconscious desires, subconscious fears. Three of Swords is about kind of having the courage to take off the rose-colored lenses, see things clearly, but also healing some sort of heart issue. If there's a wound of the heart, healing any kind of emotional pain that might stem from a relationship, something along those lines. And then Six of Cups, focusing on kindness, being kind to others, being kind to yourself. That's kind of the gist I get from these cards. But of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have anything to add, please let me know in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this reading helpful. My name's Kate. I'm also known as the Daily Tarot Girl. And if you want to learn more about tarot cards and tarot card reading, you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put a link just below this video. So thanks again for watching and have a good week.